Hello lads and welcome to another episode of Career Mode. I've got to start off by firstly saying that I played the game against Blackburn and it didn't record, so I apologise for that. We did end up winning 1-0. They absolutely battered me. It shouldn't have won the game, but we somehow did. As you can see here, just look at the table. We are joint top with Fulham. And so we're off to a good start, what can I say? With the game against Blackburn, didn't go well, but there we go. So I thought I'd do some training exercise with the players. I don't really know what this training is, to be honest. Obviously it's skill games and it's supposed to help the players. I don't know if it does, it makes the stats better, quicker. I'm hoping that's what it does anyway. So we're just getting our new signings and Dan Burn. Some training, some skill games, what have you. So we use Omer, however you say his name. Put some dribbling on him. He's only 5'6", 5'7", so his dribbling should be pretty damn good anyway. And who else do we use? Reece James. Put some on some defending. Definitely need some shooting on my strikers because they're not very good at shooting at the moment. And I'm just gonna let you watch this and see what happens. Yeah, seriously, what a load of shit. A big D. And that happened at this point. I'm thinking, Isaac, what is this shooting? He just couldn't. I couldn't score with the guy. I couldn't do anything. And eventually I just figured out, I'm not looked at his shooting stats, but they must be shit. So I just figured out, apart from that chance obviously, to press at RB and B, little finesse shot, hit it, try and hit it in the middle of the net and hope it goes in basically. So we get a C, and with the amount of attempts I had, I accepted that. Another cock up from Johnny. I didn't really read the fact that I've chosen Chaplin, who is again not the biggest guy in the world. I showed him to do heads and volleys. And who was it put him up against? Dan Burn, who is 6'6", against Chaplin, who is about 5'8". There's a little bit of a mismatch there, isn't there? So yeah, my bad. I'm an idiot. But we don't end up doing too bad actually. Looking at this, we get a D the first time again. I just love the D. Yeah. But again, we just persist. With this, and we end up doing quite well with Chaplin. I mean, look at this, he cannot get the ball off him. I'm not surprised. It's Dan Burn. He's got a whole foot on the lad. But there you go, I will learn from my mistakes, as everyone does. And we end up getting a C with Chaplin, so not too bad. We get up to Dan Burn and I get mugged off by, I don't even know who this is, but he completely mugs us both off. Maybe not this one, but it's quite a hard challenge. Look at this, it completely mugged me off. But Dan Burn, no messing about, straight in there. And we do get the hang of this one. Defending is not my strong point, let me tell you. Big fat A there for Dan Burn. And we're going to do Omer, the dribbling course, and just watch this little speedy guy go. We'll just speed this along here. He's just going through everything nice and simple. And that's what we like to see. Little man that's standing still, but nevertheless we get through there anyway. And the next player, the last player, is Reece James with this simple defending, which should be nice and simple. And let me tell you, I absolutely smashed this. Reece James, no messed about, slides in every single time, gets the ball every single time, and we absolutely fly through this one with an A again. Didn't mean to press start there, so there you go. Just thought I'd try and get some players. I've learned my lesson. Next time I do that, I will do different challenges definitely. So we get an offer for Craig Morgan from Derby County, which is 450 grand, which I do not like. So I threw it back at him for 750,000. And I was looking at this guy, he's a right back slash right mid. I think it said centre defensive mid on the website I'm looking at, and he's definitely a player I'm after. He's got a great potential. I think he's got potential of 84, 85 at least. So he's one of those players that you want to have in your team, don't you? You want these potential players in your team. And this is what my signing is not done yet. We are not finished. So there's still a lot of players that I need to get rid of. There's players I'm looking at here when I'm changing my team that I'm not going to use. I am just not going to use. And we're against Birmingham here, who aren't very good, let's be honest. Sorry Birmingham fans if any of you are watching this. But you know, it's a very winnable game against Birmingham City, and to be honest, I'm finding it more difficult obviously in the Championship now, on world class, but we're still getting by. That's a nice goal from our new Turkish mate, but it's definitely harder. But you know, I'm coping quite well, and I think I'm going to make the leap to legendary, which is just going to make me more angry when I lose. But there you go. Max Power with some nice play. Tunnicliffe, now I like Tunnicliffe. I know he didn't score there, but Tunnicliffe is a good player. He's tall, and look at this for a header. Smashes it in. Thank you very much. I like Tunnicliffe. I like him better than more than the other cams, to be honest. And he is still young, so I think I'm still going to be playing him. I think to be honest, it won't surprise me on loan because I've got loads of players on loan, which I'm not happy about. But we take the win there against Birmingham, which again I think we've won 3 out of 3 now, so we're still going to be top of the league unless Fulham won again. But Fulham are going to be strong contenders this year. Where are Fulham? Are they on there? Can I see it? Yep, they beat Leeds 1-0. There you go. So that's going to be the end of this video. Please leave a like, subscribe. I know you said rate again, I don't know why I keep saying that. But if you could, yeah, let me know what you think of the actual series so far, my actual career mode, if I'm doing shit, if I'm doing any good, what I should be doing, what I shouldn't be doing. And go ahead, follow me on Twitter. I'm quite funny, I'm not really, but go ahead anyway. And thanks, I'll see you next time.